Hello kids, we have started with the chapter number 2 of Ganit Prakash class 7th arithmetic expressions. In our previous video, we have already started with topic 2.2 which was about the complex expressions. And now in continuation to that video, we are going to start with the topic more expressions and their terms. पहले के topics up to page number 31 you can see from the previous videos. So let us begin with the topic more expressions and their terms. Example 7. Amu, Charan, Madhu and John went to a hotel and ordered 4 dosas. Each dosa cost rupees 23 and they wished to thank the waiter by tipping rupees 5. Write an expression describing the total cost. तो अभी चार लोग हैं अमू, मधु, जॉन एंड चरण एंड दे हैव ऑर्डर्ड 4 डोसास. तो 4 डोसास ऑर्डर किए एंड द कॉस्ट ऑफ ईच डोसा इज 23. सो व्हाट विल बी द टोटल कॉस्ट ऑफ डोसास? इट वुड बी 4 times of 23, right? And they have also thought of giving a tip to a waiter that is of rupees 5. So what will be the expression? The cost of 4 dosas will be 4 times of 23. So can the total amount with the tip be written as 4 times of 23 plus 5? Yes, it could be. Now in this 4 and 23 will form a term together. So 4 times of 23 will give you 92 और फिर आप उसमें 5 add करोगे. So overall they are going to give 97 rupees to the waiter. Thus 4 into 23 plus 5 is a correct way of writing the expression. Now next, if the total number of friends goes up to 7 and the tip remains the same, तो अभी tip same ही दे रहे हैं 5 rupees की, but number of friends now they are going as 7 friends. So how much will they have to pay? Write an expression for this situation and identify its term. So how many people are going? Now 7 people are going. So what will be the cost of 7 dosas? It will be 7 times of 23. 7 times of 23 will be the cost of dosas. And then they also want to give a tip of rupees 5 which was same as earlier. So 7 into 23 will be a term together and 5 would be another term. So this would be your total expression. Now let us evaluate this expression. So 7 times of 23 is 161 plus 5. That means now they are going to pay rupees 166. Now example number 8. Children in class are playing fire in the mountain, run, run, run. Whenever the teacher calls out a number, the students are supposed to arrange themselves in the groups of that number. Whoever is not part of the announced group size is out. Ruby wanted to rest and sat on one side. The other 33 students were playing the game in the class. The teacher called out 5. Once children settled, Ruby wrote 6 into 5 plus 3, understood as 3 more than 6 times of 5. Think and discuss why they wrote this. The expression written as a sum of terms is 6 times of 5 plus 3. Children are playing a game in the class. So teacher is making them play fire in the mountain, run and run. So whenever the teacher is calling out any number, the students have to make those groups of those sizes. अगर टीचर ने बोला 5 तो सारे बच्चों को 5 के ग्रुप्स में बैठ जाना है, ठीक है? तो जितने ग्रुप्स बन गए वो तो ठीक है 5 के, और कुछ बच्चे बाद में रह जाएंगे. So those people who are not able to form the group, they will be out. Now there are total how many students? 33 students है, ठीक है? So now once the teacher has said make a group of 5. अब जैसे ही 5 का ग्रुप बोला तो क्या हुआ? 5 के कितने ग्रुप्स बन गए? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 ग्रुप्स तो पूरे बन गए 5 लोगों के. So there are 6 groups, each consisting of 5 number of the students, and the remaining people 3, they are going to get out. So can we write this expression as 6 into 5? Yes, we can write, because there are 6 groups formed and each group consists of 5 children, 5 students, and 3 students are left out. So yes, this expression is correct. You may write 6 times of 5. So this will represent the number of the children who have made the group of the desired size, and then the 3 students which will be left out. And when you add them, this makes up total number of the students which were playing the game, that is 33. Now for each of the cases below, write the expression and identify its term. So if the teacher had called out 4, Ruby would write. Now you have to make the groups of 4. So once a teacher says make the groups of 4, how many groups you are going to make? So there will be 8 groups. 8 groups of 4 people consisting each, and then how many will be left out? 1. So Ruby shall write 8 into 4 plus 1. Now if you have to identify the term, so 8 into 4 is a term and 1 is a term. Solve भी करके देखो. 32 plus 1, again the total number of the students are 33 in this case. Now if the teacher had called out 7, Ruby would write. अब 7 students के group बनाने हैं. So how many groups can we make? We can make 4 groups consisting of 7 students each. So this will be one term. And how many will be left out? 4 times of 7 is 28. So the remaining students, 5 will be left out. So this is 28 plus 5. Again the sum comes as 33. So Ruby shall write 4 into 7 plus 5. ठीक है, यहाँ पे 4 number of groups हैं, यहाँ पे 8 number of groups हैं. ठीक है. Write expressions like the above for your class size. So let us take an example. Let us take a class which consists of 38 students. So when the teacher will say that you have to make a group of 5, so there will be 7 groups made, right? And 3 people will be left out. Now the terms would be 7 into 5 and 3. इसको evaluate भी करके देखो. 35 plus 3, total 38 students आ गए वापस से. Now similarly, when the teacher calls out that you have to make the groups of 4, so I would be able to make 9 groups. 9 times of 4 is 36. And then left out people will be 2, right? तो ये दोनों terms हो गए. So 36 plus 2 is again 38, total number of the students. And when the teacher says you have to make a group of 7, so what I will do, I will make a group, 5 groups, each consisting of 7 students, right? So 7 into 5 is 35, and then still I will be left over with 3 students. So total students becomes 38. Example number 4. Raghu bought 100 kg of rice from the wholesale market and packed them into 2 kg packets. He already had 4 2 kg packets. Write an expression for the number of 2 kg packets of rice he has now and identify the terms. तो अभी what is being said कि रघु है, रघु के पास ऑलरेडी 2 kg पैकेट्स थे. कितने पैकेट्स थे? 4 पैकेट्स ऑलरेडी थे. And he has bought 100 kg of rice and he is going to divide them into a 2 kg packet each. So how many more packets will he have? 100 kg rice को उसको कितने पैकेट्स में कन्वर्ट हो जाएंगे? If you divide 100 by 2, you will get the number of the new packets now. And what are the terms? So 4 is a term, which is the number of packets he already had, and 100 over 2 is another term, which is the number of packets he is going to make now. So what will be the expression? Expression would be 4 plus 100 over 2, और ये दोनों terms हैं independent, right? और उसके बाद अगर आप इसको evaluate भी करोगे तो 4 और 100 divided by 2 becomes 50. So he is now going to have 54 packets of 2 kg each. कितने पैकेट्स हो जाएंगे? 54 पैकेट्स 2 kg each. Now example number 10 says Kanan has to pay rupees 432 to a shopkeeper using the coins 1 and 5 and notes of 10, 20, 1500. How can we do it? There is more than one possibility. For example, 432 is 4 times of 100 plus 1 times of 20 plus 1 times of 10 प्लस 2 टाइम्स ऑफ 1. ठीक है, तो कनन है, कनन ने एक शॉपकीपर से कुछ सामान खरीदा और अब उसको रुपीज 432 पे बैक करना है. एंड ही हैज एन ऑप्शंस कि वो 1 रुपीज के कॉइन यूज कर सकता है, 5 रुपीज के कॉइन यूज कर सकता है, या फिर 10 रुपीज के, 20, 1500 के नोट्स. ठीक है, आप उसको ये 432 अमाउंट पे करना है. सो देर आर मोर देन वन कॉम्बिनेशन इन विच ही कैन पे दिस अमाउंट. तो पहला कॉम्बिनेशन एक दिया हुआ है कि उसने क्या किया, 4 नोट्स लिए 100 रुपीज के, तो वो हो गए 400. देन 1 नोट लिया 20 रुपीज का, दैट मीन्स 20 रुपीज. देन 1 नोट ऑफ 10 लिया, सो 10 रुपीज. एंड देन 2 नोट्स ऑफ कॉइन 1, 2 नोट्स ऑफ रुपीज 1, दैट मीन्स 2 कॉइन्स ऑफ रुपीज 1. ठीक है, आप जब इसको ऐड करोगे तो 432 हो गया. सो यू कैन पे दिस वे. अनदर ऑप्शन उन्होंने क्या दिया है कि उसने क्या किया, 8 नोट्स लिए 50 रुपीज़ के, ठीक है, फिर 1 नोट लिया 10 रुपीज़ का, फिर 4 नोट्स लिए 5 रुपीज़ के, और 2 कॉइन्स लिए 1 रुपीज़ के, ठीक है. अगेन 400 प्लस 10 प्लस 20 प्लस 2, अगेन इट मेक्स अप 432, राइट. So he can use any number of notes, any number of coins to make this combination. ठीक है, जरूरी नहीं है कि यही 2 combinations होंगे, बहुत सारे possible combinations. So identify the terms in the 2 expressions. Expressions क्या थे, 4 into 100 plus 1 into 20 plus 1 into 10 plus 2 into 1, है ना. तो ये एक टर्म है, देन ये एक टर्म है, फिर 1 into 10 एक टर्म है और 2 into 1 एक टर्म है. दूसरा एक्सप्रेशन क्या था, 8 into 50 plus 1 into 10 plus 4 into 5 plus 2 into 1. So this is one term, this is another term, this is another term, and this is another term. So we have marked these terms. Now can you think of some other ways of giving 432 to someone? Yes, चलो लिखते हैं. हमारे पास 20 डिनोमिनेशन का नोट भी है ना, तो लेट्स डू 20 into 20 कर देते हैं. ये हो गया 400, ठीक है, एक टर्म ये बना लिया. उसके बाद 10 into 3, तो ये 30 रुपीज़ हो गए, और फिर उसके बाद 2 कॉइन्स दे दिए 1 रुपी के, तो ये हो गया. इसको सॉल्व करके देखते हैं. सो 400 प्लस 30 प्लस 2, अगेन आई कैन मेक 432. सो दिस इज वन ऑफ माई कॉम्बिनेशन. नेक्स्ट आई कुड डू कि मैं 43 नोट्स दे देती हूँ 10 के, तो ये सीधे सीधे 430 रुपीज़ हो गए, और फिर मैं 2 कॉइन्स दे देती हूँ 1 रुपये, तो बन गया ना 430 प्लस 2, अगेन यू गेट 432. Next is example 11. Here are the 2 pictures. Which of these 2 arrangements matches with the expressions 5 into 2 plus 3? तो अब expression लिखा है 5 times of 2 plus 3. 5 times of 2 plus 3. What can you, उसको आप टर्म्स में कन्वर्ट करो. 5 times of 2 plus 3. यहाँ देखिए 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. तो जो पहला टर्म है 5 times of 2, ये से एक्सप्रेस कर सकता है इस पिक्चर को, और प्लस 3. तो विच पिक्चर मैचेस द करेक्ट ऑप्शन, दिस वन. So let us write the expression as a sum of terms. So 5 times of 2 plus 3, which is 10 plus 3, 13. So expression could be written as 5 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which can be understood as 3 more than 5 times of 2. And the correct explanation, correct arrangement is this picture. They have also asked you what is the expression for the arrangement in the right, making use of the number of yellow and blue squares. Do you recall the use of the brackets? We need to use the brackets for this. So 2 times of 5 plus 3. पेज पहले से कॉपी जो कर ली गई है, इसमें कैसे लिख सकते हैं आप, देखो ये 5 येलो स्क्वायर्स हैं और ये 3 ब्लू स्क्वायर्स हैं, और सेम पिक्चर को हम 2 बार यूज कर रहे हैं. So we are using the picture of 5 yellow squares and 3 blue squares together 2 times. तो एक एक्सप्रेशन तो ये बन गया, जो कि इनका फर्स्ट एक्सप्रेशन है. नेक्स्ट हम क्या कर सकते हैं, हम इंडिविजुअली सारे स्क्वायर्स को काउंट कर लें. तो पहले वाला जो ब्लॉक है उसमें से 5 येलो स्क्वायर्स एंड 3 ब्लू स्क्वायर्स, देन नेक्स्ट वाले ब्लॉक में से 5 येलो स्क्वायर्स एंड 3 ब्लू स्क्वायर्स. या फिर हम पहले ये दोनों येलो स्क्वायर्स को काउंट कर लें. तो 5 स्क्वायर्स हैं किस कलर के, येलो कलर्स के, कितनी बार अपियर हो रहे हैं, 2 बार. सिमिलरली 3 स्क्वायर्स हैं किस कलर के, ब्लू कलर के, और कितनी बार अपियर हो रहे हैं, 2 बार. तो ये एक आपका एक्सप्रेशन बन गया, ये एक एक्सप्रेशन बन गया, ये एक एक्सप्रेशन बन गया. और अगर आपको टर्म्स डिफाइन करना है तो ये 5 into 2 एक टर्म है, 3 into 2 एक टर्म है इस एक्सप्रेशन में. यहाँ पे 5 3 5 and 3 ऑल आर टर्म्स बिकॉज दे हैव बीन सेपरेटेड विद एन एडिशन साइन, राइट. और यहाँ पे 2 times of 5 plus 3, तो यहाँ पे तो हमने पैरेंथेसिस से डिस्क्राइब किया है. So next is figure it out questions. Question number 1 is find the values of the following expressions by writing the terms in each case. Alright, so these are the questions. The solutions I have written over here. So let's take each of these part one by one. The first part is 28 minus 7 plus 8. सो 28 minus 7 plus 8. अब इसको हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं? We know the terms are separated by an addition sign, so let's separate this with an addition sign. So we can write it as 28, then addition sign, minus 7, then addition sign and 8. तो टर्म्स क्या क्या हो गए? 28 एक टर्म हो गया, -7 एक टर्म हो गया और 8 एक टर्म होगी. अब इसे इवेलुएट करना है तो अगेन 28 minus 7 plus 8 को पहले तो टर्म्स के फॉर्म में लिख दिया, 28 plus of -7 plus 8. Right? Now we are going to evaluate 28 minus 7. तो 28 minus 7 हो जाता है 21 और फिर plus 8 करेंगे तो 29 is the answer. Now B part is 39 minus 2 times of 6 plus 11. So again let's separate them through the terms. तो एक टर्म है 39, दूसरा टर्म है -2 times of 6 plus 11. तो आपने यहाँ पे मेंशन कर दिया. नेक्स्ट इसको इवेलुएट करना है तो सबसे पहले जो पैरेंथेसिस में हम वो इवेलुएट करेंगे. सो -2 times of 6 is -12. अब 39 -12 किया तो 27 आया, प्लस 11 किया तो 38 आ जाएगा. द नेक्स्ट एक्सप्रेशन इज 40 -10 plus 10 plus 10. राइट? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इफ यू वांट टू राइट थ्रू दी टर्म्स तो 40, नाउ -10 को पैरेंथेसिस में कर दिया, फिर +10 एंड +10. तो टर्म्स क्या क्या हो गए? 40 एक टर्म है, -10 एक टर्म है, 10 एक टर्म है एंड द अदर टर्म इज अगेन 10. देन यू आर गोइंग टू इवेलुएट दिस. तो पहले 40 और -10 को सॉल्व किया, यू गेट अ 30. द रिमेनिंग टू टर्म्स आर 10 एंड 10 ओनली. देन 30 + 10 को ऐड किया तो 40 आ जाएगा, फिर 40 + 10 को ऐड किया तो 50 आ जाएगा. Now part D is 48 minus 10 times of 2 plus 16 divided by 2. तो अब यहाँ पे टर्म्स क्या हो गए? एक 48 टर्म है, फिर एक -10 times of 2 एक टर्म है और एक 16 divided by 2 टर्म है. तो टर्म्स आर 48 minus 10 times of 2 and 16 by 2. Now we are going to first solve the things within the parenthesis. तो -10 multiplied by 2 gives you -20 and 16 divided by 2 gives you 8. अब 48 minus 20 किया तो 28 आ गया और फिर +8 कर दिया तो 36 आ गया. अब पार्ट ई देख लेते हैं. सो इट सेज 6 times of 3 minus 4 times of 8 times of 5. तो यहाँ पे टर्म्स क्या हो जाएंगे? एक 6 times of 3 एक टर्म बन जाएगा और दूसरा टर्म क्या हो जाएगा? -4 times of 8 times of 5. So the terms are 6 into 3 and 4 into 8 into 5, not 4 into 8 into 5, it should be -4 into 8 into 5. यहाँ पे मिसप्रिंट है तो यहाँ पे माइनस लगा लो. अब इसको इवेलुएट कर लेते हैं. तो 6 into 3 को हमने ब्रैकेट में कर दिया और -4 into 8 into 5 को भी ब्रैकेट में कर दिया. 6 into 3 18 आ गया, -4 into 8 into 5 -160 आ गया. जब आप इसको सॉल्व करोगे तो -142 आ जाएगा. Now coming to question number 2, write a story, a situation for each of the following expressions and find their values. So in this question you have to frame the stories which represent these expressions. आपके जो expressions हैं they should be representing the story, right? So let's write the story for the first part, which is 89 plus 21 minus 10. So Ram had 89 chocolates and his father bought him 21 more chocolates, out of which he gave 10 chocolates to his friend Radhika. तो 89 chocolates राम के पास already थे. 21 more he got from his father and then he gave 10 away to her sister. So what will be the total amount of chocolates Ram is going to have? So let's evaluate the value. So 89 plus 21 किया, so it would become 110. Then you have to subtract 10 out of it. So finally Ram would be having 100 chocolates. The next part is 5 into 12 minus 6. तो इसको कैसे कह सकते हैं? Ravi has 5 boxes and each box has 12 candies. He gave away 6 candies to his sister before packing. अब रवि के पास क्या था? 5 boxes थे और every box was consisting of 12 candies. तो टोटल कैंडीज रवि के पास कितनी थी? 5 into 12. और उसमें से उसने 6 कैंडीज अपनी दे दी. इवेलुएट कर लेते हैं. 5 into 12 60 हो जाएगा और -6. So he is giving away 6 candies to her sister. So the remaining candies which Ravi will have is 54. Now the third part is 4 into 9 plus 2 into 6. So let us see how we could write this expression. So the amount Viraj spent when he bought 9 pencils worth rupees 4 each and 2 erasers worth rupees 6 each. तो विराज ने क्या किया? विराज ने 9 पेंसिल्स खरीदे एंड ईच पेंसिल वाज वर्थ रुपीज 4. तो ये एक टर्म हो गया. और उसने 2 इरेजर्स खरीदे, ईच इरेजर वाज वर्थ रुपीज 6. सो दिस इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ द इरेजर्स. सो कॉस्ट ऑफ पेंसिल्स विल बी 36. Cost of erasers will be 12 and he spent a total amount of rupees 48 for the purchase of 9 pencils and 2 erasers. Next question is question number 3. For each of the following situations, write the expression describing the situation, identify its terms and find the value of the expression. Queen Alia gave 100 gold coins to Princess Elsa and 100 gold coins to Princess Anna last year. Princess Elsa used the coins to start a business and doubled her coins. Princess Anna bought jewelry and only has half of the coins left. Write an expression describing how many gold coins Princess Elsa and Princess Anna together have now. Okay? तो आलिया करके एक क्वीन थी जिन्होंने 2 प्रिंसेस एल्सा और एना को 100 गोल्ड कॉइन्स दिए. So number of gold coins Princess Elsa got was 100. Number of gold coins Princess Anna got was also 100. But Princess Elsa used these coins for her business and doubled it, right? So the number of coins now Princess Elsa is going to have is 2 into 100. That's 200 coins. And Princess Anna purchased jewelry and now she had only half of her coins. So Princess Anna bought jewelry and has only half of the coins left. So the number of coins Princess Anna has 100 over 2. Therefore, the total number of the gold coins Princess Elsa and Anna have together are 2 into 100 of Princess Elsa and 100 divided by 2 of Princess Anna. Now let us evaluate this. इसको evaluate कर लेते हैं. So thus the expression describing the situation is 2 into 100 plus 100 divided by 2. यहाँ पे misprint है, यहाँ पे एक division sign आएगा. So this should be 100 divided by 2. The expression should be 2 into 100 plus 100 divided by 2. And what will be the terms? The terms will be 2 into 100 and 100 divided by 2. So now let's evaluate. So 2 into 100 will become 200 and 100 divided by 2 will become 50. So the number of the coins that they have together now is 250. The next part is a metro train ticket between the two stations is 40 rupees for an adult and 20 rupees for a child. What is the total cost of tickets for 4 adults and 3 children? And then we have to find for the 2 groups having 3 adults each. तो एक मेट्रो का ट्रेन टिकट कितना कॉस्ट करता है? 40 रुपीज कॉस्ट करता है अडल्ट के लिए और 20 रुपीज कॉस्ट करता है चाइल्ड के लिए. So for the first part, how many people are going? 4 adults and 3 children. So metro train ticket for an adult is rupees 40. So what is the cost of the 4 adult tickets? 4 into 40. Then metro train ticket for a child is 20. So what will be the cost for the 3 children? It would be 3 into 20. Now you have to find the total cost. So the expression describing the total cost of tickets for 4 adults and 3 children would be 4 into 40 plus 3 into 20. Terms क्या है? एक term 4 into 40 है, दूसरा term 3 into 20 है. Let's evaluate. So 4 into 40 is 160 and 3 into 20 is 60. Add किया. So the total amount that needs to be spent for 4 adult tickets and 3 children would be 220. Let's have a look at its next part, which is the 2 groups having 3 adults each. So metro train ticket for an adult is rupees 40. The metro train ticket for a group of 3 adults would be 3 into 40. Now how many such groups are there? There are 2 such groups. So the expression describing the total cost of tickets for the 2 groups having 3 adults each would be 2 times of 3 times of 40. So the terms are 2 times of 3 times of 40. एक ही term है, आप इसको ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, right? ये एक single term भी आप इसको इस तरीके से represent कर सकते हैं. Now what will be the cost? पहले evaluate कर लिया 3 into 40. That will give you the cost of the 3 adults. एक group की cost आ जाएगी इससे. That's 120. And there are 2 such groups, so you multiply with 2. So you get the total cost spent is 240. The C part is find the total height of the window by writing an expression describing the relationship among the measurements shown in the picture. तो यहाँ पे एक विंडो की पिक्चर दी हुई है. अब इस विंडो में बहुत सारी चीज़ है. बॉर्डर है, ठीक है, तो ऊपर का बॉर्डर है, नीचे का बॉर्डर है, 3 सेंटीमीटर ईच. उसके बाद ये ग्रिल है. एंड हाउ मेनी ग्रिल्स आर देयर? 1 2 3 4 5 6 ग्रिल्स है, मेजरिंग ईच 2 सेंटीमीटर. और ग्रिल्स के बीच में कितने गैप्स हैं? 1 2 3 4 5 6 एंड 7 गैप्स हैं, each measuring 5 centimeter. Now if you have to find the total height of this window, you have to add the 2 borders, then you have to add the 6 grills, then you have to add 7 gaps, and then you will get the total height. So the total height of the window is equal to the number of gaps into 5. How many gaps are there? So there were 7 gaps, each multiplied with 5. Then there are 6 grills multiplied with 2. And then there are 2 borders multiplied with 3. तो आपके टर्म्स क्या हो गए? 7 into 5, 6 into 2 and 2 into 3. Now let's evaluate them. So 7 into 5 is 35, 6 into 2 is 12, 2 into 3 is 6. ऐड कर दो, 35 और 12 ऐड किया तो 47 आ गया. 47 में फिर से 6 ऐड किया तो 53 आ गया. So the total height of this window would be 53 centimeters. We are going to end this video over here. In our next video, we are going to cover the next topic, which is about removing the brackets. So I would like you all to revise the topics thoroughly before we proceed for the next topic. Also subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and keep yourself updated. Thank you.